Hello, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you guys so much for stopping back by my channel. And if you are new, thank you for joining us and I hope you will return. So today we are going to make a square Christmas wreath. And so you are going to need a square wreath frame. This is from Dollar Tree. Okay. You are going to need some mesh. So I have 3 different colors, and so the red and the green are the 6-inch mesh from Dollar Tree. So you're going to need that. And I also have this this burlap looking ribbon mesh, and it is from Hobby Lobby. It's the 5.5 inch. So you're going to need some of that, and you're just going to need a roll for each color, and you're not going to use the whole roll. So you're also going to need a sign. So I have this sign, and it says "Joy to the World." This is a beautiful sign, and I want to give my good friend Tamika a shout out because she gifted me a lot of supplies, signs, all kind of stuff. So thank you so much, Tamika, and I will be using a lot of that stuff for Christmas. I have the best family and friends, so they're always doing something nice for me. So I love you guys, so thank you. You're also going to need some garland. So this garland here I got from Dollar General, and it was $3 and it's 24 feet. Now Dollar Tree also sells it, so, and I think theirs is 15 feet a pack. So you know, you can also get it from Dollar Tree. You're going to need some type of florals. I have here the poinsettias. You know, you can use any type of florals you want. I also have some ribbon, and this is Dollar Tree ribbon, and it is 2.5 inches wide. So we're going to use that. You'll also need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need your wire cutters and some scissors. You're going to need your hot glue gun and glue sticks. And also, if you want to put a bow on your wreath, then you can. I pre-made this bow, and I will put the link to my bow tutorial in the description box, but you know, that's optional. But you guys, let me get everything set up, and when I come back we'll get started. So the first thing we're going to do, we are going to wrap our wreath frame with the garland. So what you want to do is get your hot glue gun and turn your wreath here on the back, and all we're going to do is glue the garland on the back here. Now be careful with this hot glue. If you have any of those finger protectors, you know, just go ahead and use those. Okay, just press it down like that. Just turn it back over on the front, and what I'm going to do is put some more glue right here, and just pull it up like this and press it down. And then what you're going to want to start doing is just wrapping the garland around the wreath frame. So you just take it, and I find it easier just to kind of ball it up like this while you're wrapping, and just wrap it around. And you know, you can make it as thick, or you know, as thin, or however you want it, but all you're going to do is just keep on wrapping this around. And you can add glue, hot glue at any time, you know, to wrap, but I usually do it at the beginning and at the end, but you can add glue as you go. So all we're going to do is keep wrapping, and when you get here to like this corner here, okay, let me push it down, see, a little bit, but when you get to the corner, you're going to want to kind of wrap it a few times, so to make sure you get that area covered. So I'll show you when I get to that point. Okay, So right here, you want to just kind of take it and just wrap it like that. And then just kind of keep wrapping kind of in the same place for a couple of times, just to make sure you get that corner covered good. And just keep on like that. Okay? And see, you got that corner covered up pretty good. Okay, and all you're going to do is you're going to keep on going around the wreath frame with your garland. Now, I had already used some of this garland, so I'm gonna have to start on another one probably. But you're probably gonna need just that one pack and maybe a little bit of a second pack of garland. So let me finish wrapping this, and when I come back, I'm gonna show you how it looks with all the garland on there. So we have gotten all the garland on there, and this is how it will look. So it looks pretty nice like that. You can stop right there and put your sign on and maybe add the bow and maybe a few of those poinsettias, and it will be really pretty. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some mesh to it and some ribbon. So what we're going to do is take our mesh and ribbon. So what I've already done is I've actually taken the mesh and kind of stacked it on top of each other, like in the order I want them to go. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just let everything just kind of fall to the floor, because that's going to be the easiest way for me to do it. But what we're going to do is just gather our ends together like this. Okay, in whatever order you want them, you put them. So just gonna let these fall off to the side, and what you want to do is just kind of gather them here at the end like so, and then take them and just kind of scrunch it all together. Okay, just like this. And go through and just kind of straighten your mesh. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our wreath frame, we're going to take a pipe cleaner, and we're going to leave our pipe cleaners whole. And what we're going to do, we're going to start right here. So I'm just going to place this right here. Take my pipe cleaner and just go through the garland there, or you can take it around the wreath frame if you want, whichever is easiest. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just go around like so, pull it up through, and just tighten it up. Okay, so don't worry about this right here. That's gonna end up being covered up. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to do little poofs. And I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to, you know, see how big I want them right now. So all I'm going to do is just kind of come here, scrunch it like this. And you can make them, your little poofs, as big or as small as you want. And then just take it. Let's make a bigger poof. Let's come about right here. And so we're going to just scrunch it all together like so, and then make our little poof. And we're going to come back around and straighten everything out once we go around the wreath a couple of times. So I'm just going to actually just tie it around like this. Okay, and tighten it up And then we'll do the same thing. We'll do us another little poof. Just straighten out your mesh. Like I said, I'm not measuring anything, but I'm just kind of eyeballing it. You can always go back and fix it. Okay. So we're going to take this pipe cleaner and let's just put it around the wreath frame like so. And then just tighten it up. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to keep on around the wreath frame. And do you another poof. Excuse me. Let's gather it here. And you're going to take your pipe cleaner and go around here. Just tighten it up. Like I said, we're going to go back through and we're going to fix everything. And so all you're going to do is keep around the whole wreath frame, just like this. Making your little poofs. And we'll take our pipe cleaner. Take it around. Okay, so that's all we're going to do around the whole wreath frame. So I'm going to finish this up and we'll come back and start on that. All of the mesh on there. And so also what I did was I went through and I just kind of separated the little poofs. And so here is where it ended and I just cut that off. So this is where it ends. And this is where we begin. So you can go around, I guess, another time if you want. It depends on how, you know, full you want the mesh. But so the next, and you're not going to need but one roll of each color, color mesh and a roll of that ribbon. But you're not going to use all of the mesh, so you'll still have mesh left over. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my bow here and I'm going to place my bow down here where I began and end the wreath at. So I'm going to take my bow and just place it down here. Go ahead and put that on. I have pipe cleaners on the bow. Let's see. Just tighten it up in the back. Okay. And then fluff it. I'll just go back through and fluff the bow a little bit. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put our little poinsettias on. So all we're going to do is take them off the little stem. And you can take your little cutters here and just kind of trim off the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and kind of trim the pipe cleaner a little bit. Roll that down. So I'm going to take my little flower here and I'm going to come right here on top of that pipe cleaner. And just glue it down. Okay. So each place where I have the pipe cleaners, that's where I'm gonna put a poinsettia. Just trim those pipe cleaners, or you can just roll them down. Either way. Put you some hot glue back there, and then just glue it down. We got all the flowers on there. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our sign on there. So what I already did was I hot glued pipe cleaners to the back. So you're going to want to put the hot glue over and around the pipe cleaner and let it dry completely. Okay, and so go ahead and put that on. Right here, I guess. Let's see. I guess kind of right there. Right there. Okay, so let me turn it over on the back so I can tighten down my pipe cleaners. So just find a little space here. Trying to make sure I got it in the right spot. Tighten down the other side. Okay. And so you want to just kind of fix your sign. So you guys, you see right here where I took the little hanger out that was already on it. It had like a little piece of ribbon going through there, and it left these holes here. So what I'm gonna do is I made these really small bows, and I'm gonna cover those holes up with. You guys, tell me, what do you use to cover the holes up with in your signs when you have the little holes like that? I think I saw someone, I can't remember exactly what they used, but it filled in the little holes. So I'm just gonna place it over there, the little hole. Sometimes they don't bother me, but when they're really big, and it does. So okay, and we'll put the other one on there. Okay, so there you go. So you have that. So what I'm gonna do, I know you can't see it that well, but I'm gonna fix this bow and fluff everything back up, and I'm gonna hang it up and let you guys get a better look at it. Okay, so here is the wreath all completed. And I like this style of wreath because it is really simple. You don't have to do cut any pieces of mesh. So I really like that about this wreath. And I think it turned out pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.